With us now, Ariel Bowling, a sophomore at Apalachee High. She was inside that building when the shooting unfolded. She's joining us along with her mother, Tabitha, this morning. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ariel, let me just ask how you're doing this morning after everything you've been through and everything you witnessed. How are you doing?
I'm trying to hold up myself. Just still really in shock of processing everything that happened yesterday, and it's just a lot.
Yeah, it had to be completely terrifying. Will you tell us where you were? I understand that you were actually leaving a nearby classroom to go with a friend to a vending machine. What happened?
Yes, ma'am. So me and my friend were going to the vending machine, and we had gotten halfway out of the room, and there's a brick wall, so you can't really see who's out in the hall. And then we heard shots fired, and we ran back into the room, and we just all piled up on top of each other in the corner.
You must have been absolutely terrified in those moments. What was going through your mind? And when you were finally got the message that it was all clear and you walked out, what did you see?
I saw a deceased body on the floor, but it was covered up, and I saw a female with a shot wound to her leg, and it was just really traumatic experience.
Tabitha, I'm looking at you and I'm thinking what you must be thinking and feeling. First of all, to understand that there's a shooting going on at your daughter's school, how did you learn the news? And just tell us what you did.
I was at work, and Ariel called me on the phone and told me, "Mom, there's a active shooting at school." And I told her, it's nothing to play about. Is this serious? And she said, "Mom, it's serious. It's really going on." I told her to just run in the classroom and hide in the corner, just be quiet and just do whatever they tell her to do. And at that time, I heard 5 gunshots, and then the phone went dead. So I didn't know if she was hurt, and she was calling 911. So I was very scared.
It's unfathomable, no matter how many times we've seen this unfold when it happens to you. And Ariel, one of the teachers who was killed yesterday is a teacher you had. He was your math teacher. What do you remember about him?
Yes.
What would you want people to know about him?
I would just want people to know that he was a really kind-hearted man, and he would really push you, and he was just really hardworking, and he just had the most kindest soul ever.
Ariel, you guys have gone through drills like a lot of schools do just in case of a school shooter, and you probably never really imagined that something like that would happen. I mean, as you woke up this morning, what were you thinking about the state of how we live now? What reality is actually like for kids like you?
I just feel like you're basically never safe anywhere, and no matter how you can no matter if there's cops in the school, there's still no safety at all.
Tabitha, you just heard your daughter say, with no matter what, whether they're police resource officers armed in schools, you're not safe anyway. How does that sit with you?
That's very traumatic for me, because now how can I ever get her to go to school? She told me she's never coming back here. I just don't know what to do. It's scary, and I'm thankful that she did have her phone so that I could know that she was in this situation, but I don't like that she hung up on me, but I do like what she did do to help everyone else.
Ariel, you were thinking of others right there in that very moment. That must have been so terrifying for you. Thank you for being with us. We're so sorry for what you've had to go through, and our hearts are with you in these days ahead. So, no matter how many times we do conversations like that, it's just so hard. I mean, to say nothing of the people who lost their lives just how lives are changed in an instant.
And to think about how she's saying she doesn't want to go back to school, and no matter how many police officers were there, she still doesn't feel safe. I mean, something needs to be done.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.